So are you getting ready to go on a trip? Are you going on an airplane? Are you going on a cruise? Well, let me show you something that's gonna make your life so much easier. Today I have two products from Solgaard. I have the LifePak Endeavor and the check-in closet. Well, you're probably saying, Tony, what is it? Well, hey, let me show you. So first, let's start off with the LifePak Endeavor. Let's open the package carefully. First and foremost, comes with a awesome little carrying case, which is also good for a laundry bag. So the LifePak Endeavor is a backpack. Oh yay, another backpack, just what we all need. But there's something very special about this backpack. First and foremost, this is the olive green. It's made out of a very sturdy feeling material. I like it. Yeah, you got a little pocket up front here. Yeah, it's a backpack, right? It has all the cool pockets and everything. But again, what makes it special is what's inside this little bag. Let's put this over here for a second, and I'll show you what's in this little bag, which also makes a great little laundry bag for all those dirty underwear, socks, and such. What this is a hanging closet. You put your clothes in here, you roll up some socks, underwear, you can put about 3 to 5 days worth of clothes in here. But what if you're taking a longer trip and you need a little bit more room? Okay, maybe a lot more room? Well, that is where the check-in closet comes into play. Now they do make a carry-on closet, which is a little bit smaller than this. This is a 27 inch, the carry-on closet's a 22 inch. That one you can take on the airplane and do the same thing as the backpack. Put it up above, you're good to go, a little bit more room. But hey, I'm a guy, I like a lot more room. I have big shoes, I wear a size 13. So what are you gonna use? The check-in closet. Let me show you this. Get rid of this. And again, no bubble wrap, no waste, no plastic stuff. Comes in a nice big bag. And there it is. The carry-on closet. See how nice and wide that is? 2-position handle. 4 wheels on the bottom. So it's easy to maneuver around the airport, and you can also put it down like this and carry it the traditional way. But what makes this so special, you ask? First and foremost, pinch to open. Tons of room in there. But, can you guess what this is? You're right, it's a carry-on closet. That's a lot bigger than the Endeavor backpack. There's the room inside of it. Let me show you how to use it. All right, let's get started. I have a pair of slacks, a pair of jeans, 2 fancy shirts, for elegant night, and then a couple of cruise casual shirts, polos. About 4 or 5 pairs of shorts, about 8 pairs of underwear, 6 pairs of socks, and 10 t-shirts. So let's see if we can get all of this into this. Now I'm really pulling for this product to work because A, it looks good, and I love the hanging closet. This is such a great concept. But if you love the environment, every Solgaard product sold pulls 229 bottles or plastic bottles out of the ocean. So not only does it look good, and hopefully it functions good, but it's doing good. Let's go ahead and start at the bottom. That's where we're gonna put our underwear and our socks. You can fill that up 100%. So if you wanna roll up t-shirts or whatnot, you can put in there. I'm just gonna shove all of my underwear and socks in there. Then you can fill this one up 80%, this one up 80%, these 80%. That way, when you're done, you have these compression straps on the side. You can snug it up and stuff it into the suitcase. Let's get started. Oops. There we go. Except for forgetting to put my shorts in there, so I split the shorts up, some shorts in here, some shorts in here. There's actually more room at the bottom. I could add more stuff if I needed to. I could even add some more up here. That's probably where I'm gonna put my toiletry bag though. Let me show you how to use these compression straps. What I'm gonna do is, I don't want these to get super wrinkly, so I'm gonna put those on the other side of the compartment of the suitcase. So now you just come over here, they have these little compression straps, and you just snug it down. There's one on the other side as well. So I'm gonna get them started like this, and I'm gonna use my big old belly here, and I'm gonna pull these in. Look at that. Snug that down real good. All right, let's get it into the suitcase. I'm gonna move this over to the side. These, well, I already have my cruise tag on there, I'm ready to go. You have these magnetic straps here. Just lock it into place. You want to do that because that 90-degree angle is what keeps us from falling over. It'll be a lot easier if I lower the table. Give me a second. All right, now I'll show you the inside of this thing. There's this magnetic clasp right here. This is what you want to use to keep this in place. Otherwise, it's going to fall forward. See? So it just clips into place. Now, if you didn't compress this down and you don't have something to hang this up with, you would just hook it up to here, lay it right here. I'll show you that later. But let's get it in the suitcase. That's the most important thing. Fits right in there, no problem whatsoever. In fact, there's room up here. I can put a pair of tennis shoes as well. So let's do that. In fact, I'll put my dress shoes. They'll fit right in there. All right, then you have these straps to help hold everything into place. It's the same thing, it's a magnetic clasp. So this time you can see it better. Just locks into place. Does a good job holding it there too. And then go ahead and snug it down. Yeah, good job. No. Snug it down. That'll hold that into place. And there's also these little mesh pockets right here. There's also these mesh pockets here. They have little zippers. Not much room. I don't know what you would put in there, but it's there if you can have something you need to fit in there. Now the other shirts, the toiletry bag and such not, you still have plenty of room in here. So let's get that loaded up. All right, remember that bag that came on the suitcase, the reusable bag, instead of using bubble wrap and all that stuff? Makes a great laundry bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here. I'm gonna put my fancy shirts over here. Throw my tennis shoes in here on the side. And my toiletry bag. Zip that up. They said, you know, if you have to, go ahead and put your weight into it, because you ain't gonna break it. There's a 10-year warranty on it. Lock it up. Guess what, y'all? I'm packed and ready to go. And when I get to the hotel on the cruise ship, all I have to do is pull out that hanging closet, hang it up, and I'm done. My wife's been in there for about 20 minutes now packing. It took me about, what, 5-6 minutes? Super easy. Let's check out that LifePak Endeavor now. All right, if you're learning something in this video, if you like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit that bell, bing, so you know when all my new videos come out. All right, so this is the LifePak Endeavor with closet. So it has a little smaller version of the check-in closet. But they say you can get 5 days worth of clothes in there. I don't know about that, but maybe if you know how to roll real good and everything, and you're just taking shorts and whatnot,
You probably could. What we're gonna use this for though is the carry-on onto the cruise ship. We're gonna put all of our bathing suit stuff in here, and we're gonna, there's this pocket right here in the front. We'll put our boarding passes, we'll put our passports and such in here. And you know, it has a lot of room in it. I'm really surprised how much room it has. This is the compartment. This is where you're gonna cram this into with your bathing suits. Comes with a little bottle opener. Wonder what that could be for. You have a little mesh pocket here you can put stuff in. And what they say with this backpack is it's party in the front, it's all business in back. So I'm gonna take my iPad and such. So you have this compartments back here where you can slide in your laptop, your iPad. It has a clear little file here so you can put paperwork in there without worrying about getting wrinkled. Maybe that's a good place to put the boarding passes so it doesn't get all crammed up. You can put some pens and, you know, whatever little office supplies you need. Then I also love this feature. There's these little zippers back here on the padding. This is where people sometimes carry their passports. You can put passport over here if you want. It also has this strap. I'll show you what that's for in a minute. That goes over the handle. And then there's also this little secret compartment down here at the bottom. You know, it's not super deep, but it's deep enough to put something that you want to hide. I don't know. I love a lot of pockets. Never fill them up, but can never have enough pockets. All right, on this one it has this zippered compartment. It's a dual compartment, so you could put dual stuff in there. We'll put my wife's bathing suit up here. She has a couple bathing suits here. So I'll put that one on the top for her. Zip it up. Swim shirts in here. Gotta, you know, I'm kind of pasty, so I have to wear those swim shirts. I have like the SPF 50 built into the shirt. Plus I have to put on all my SPF 50 sunscreen. So I love those shirts. They work great. Go ahead and put, see it has the compartments like the underwear one. Again, I probably sound redundant. I just think it's cool how it has all this stuff. You literally could put a lot more stuff in here, but this is all we're gonna put in here. Okay, gotta roll that a little bit better, I guess. You know what would make this easier? This one's small enough I can just lay down and do. That'll make this one easier. You know, I haven't even tried it with the big suitcase yet, if I could lay it down and pack it that way. You know, I'm learning as I go with you right here. If you know a better way of doing it, leave a message in the box below and let me know. Or after, by the time this trip's over, I'll probably be a professional anyways. All right, there we go. So I have all of our bathing suits in there. It has the compression straps on it, just like the other one. We'll go ahead and get started. And just in case you're wondering, just in case you care, this is the first time I've ever packed up and used these suitcases. And no, I'm not compensated by Solgaard. If you want to compensate me though, go ahead. I'll hashtag you. But I did spend my own money on this stuff. It just looked really cool, and I hate packing and unpacking. Well, that strap down really, the strap's got this really small look. It's like a little baby. All right. Oh yeah. Look at that, I have that in there. There's still tons of room to put something else up in here. Wonder what else I could put up in here. I'll show you. All right, what I'm gonna put up on top of here, and I'm probably saying it wrong, so forgive me. I call them Eco Sophie, they're microfiber beach towels. They are amazing. I've used them quite a bit before. It's like having a huge beach towel that's this big. So I have one for each of us. The other great thing, they dry off really fast. You know how a regular beach towel takes forever to dry off? hang these up over the shower curtain or the shower in the cruise ship, be dry in a couple hours. And if you get ocean water on there, they don't smell. You ever get ocean water in your beach towel or clothes and leave it in your car, that smell? It's awful. These don't do that. So, pack it right there, look at that. There's still more room. But if you did run out of room, or you're taking a lot more clothes, or you want to put your water shoes in there, that's a good idea. I think I'll put my water shoes in there. This also has the zipper here that expands it out. So you go like that, bring it all the way around. Check this out. Boom. Look how much more room you got by doing that. Just to give you an idea. Look at that. Just by opening that up, look how much more room I got. I can put my water shoes in there and probably a few more things. Then like I told you before, I'm gonna go ahead and put our passports up here. 1, 2, 3. That way it's easy access. Nothing worse than getting in customs line or whatnot, digging and trying to find all that stuff. Just have it all right there ready to go. Then that clear pocket I was talking about right there, that's where I'm gonna put my boarding passes. That way they don't get all wrinkled up and stuff. Now you have side pockets and such for bottled water. You can hang your keys off of it. I'm gonna throw in some sunscreen, and look, good to go. So like I was showing you earlier, there's this like strap right here. Oh. Put that up. See how it fits over? Hold that in place. You're good to go. All right, we'll see you at the hotel and then on the cruise ship. All right, we've made it to the hotel room after 13 hours from Kansas City to New Orleans. Here we are. I don't feel like spending all night unpacking like somebody has to do.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, so let's see how easy it is for me. Extra pants I threw in there because, you know, I didn't want to argue with my wife.
Always
We're gonna bring that
be
up.
over prepared.
Got the compression straps on there, so let me put this here. Yes, it is heavy. Take these compression straps. There we go. Oh, that's easy. All right, time to unpack. Don't be jealous, Michelle.
Very jealous already.
Ah!
Yep, right here.
I'll put it right here. And I'm unpacked. Your turn. Well, out of the hotel and onto the cruise ship. Let's unpack. Loosen up those compression straps. Bet you can hear me better now, huh? Always bring a fan on a cruise. All right. All right, I'll get out of the way so you can look at it.
just like that, he's already unpacked.
Well, after 17 days, 2 hotels, and a 7-day cruise, I'm back home. But I'll tell you what, I got to do more because I didn't spend all my time packing and unpacking. Absolutely love the check-in closet. I love the backpack. In fact, I just ordered the carry-on closet now, so we can have another one to carry on the airplane and such. My wife loved it so much, she's like, you're going to order me one too. So I did, of course. I'm not stupid. Can't recommend it I cannot recommend it enough. Because instead of unpacking for 30 minutes, I got to do this.